Hey guys, well, you also welcome to My Way Tarot. This will be a general weekly reading for Scorpio placements. So if you have Scorpio as your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury or North Node in your birth chart, this reading will be for you. Everything that you need to know can be found in the description box below. So let's get into your reading. Angels of Love and Light, could please have clear and concise messages for Scorpio placements. What do they need to know? What do they need to hear for the current energies of the upcoming week of the 30th of June to the 6th of July 2025? What do they need to know? What do they need to hear? Please and thank you. Two more shuffles, guys, and then we'll cut up the deck and get into your reading. So thank you for bearing with me. Also, it is very hot here, so I'm going to have to speak a little bit louder. I do have a microphone. It's not very good, but the windows are fully open, but it's very hot over here, so do bear with me if you hear much background noise, okay? So what's going on for Scorpio placements this week? What do they need to know? What do they need to hear, please, and thank you. Okay, wow, Nine of Cups. So there looks to be a wish fulfillment coming through for you. And I feel like this is going to be really very positive indeed. I feel like this is something that you have been working towards in regards to something about yourself or to do with a particular project, maybe even regards to your business or your job. Whatever it may be, it's going to bring a big smile on your face. And I feel like this is something that you've long awaited for to come into fruition for you. So this is looking really quite promising. Let's dive on deeper in regards to the energy for this particular week. What's going on for Scorpio placements, please and thank you. What's going on for Scorpio? Okay, Two of Wands. Yeah, there has been a lot of waiting to see about a certain circumstance changing and working around if it's going to happen in your favor. And I feel ultimately that it is. Yeah, absolutely. Page of Wands, this is exciting news that's coming through for you. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and the Queen of Pentacles. This could be to do with your stability, your security, your finances, your career, your business, your health, or certain projects that you have been putting a lot of time, effort, and energy into. Okay, yeah, with the Tower, Aries, Scorpio energy, this is really quite phenomenal because the Tower card doesn't necessarily mean doom and gloom. Okay, I know it looks that particular way, but from what I'm feeling and sensing in regards to this week for you, this is a really great Tower moment. This is something that you have kind of wanted to take place. I feel like you may have given up on how something was to come through for you, when it was to come through for you, in what kind of way that it was, like just surrendering to this process. And because you've let go of the reins to do with whatever this is and allowed the universe to do with its thing, it's flowing into you. And yeah, 411 just come up on the timer. So you're going to be receiving the 411, the info, the intel to do with whatever this is very, very soon. And I feel like it's going to bring in a fresh start for you. We have the Lovers coming out sideways, which is Gemini energy. This could be related to which house that you may have Gemini as well in your birth chart. I mean, this could also be potentially in relationships. So if there's been a particular person that you have been, yeah, 444 on the timer as I say that, guys. So if there's been a particular person that you've been wondering if they're going to reach out to contact you, then I'm feeling that there's going to be a block that's getting removed in order for this person to reach out and communicate how they truly feel about this particular scenario. As I say that, the Knight of Swords, there's a sudden arrival of somebody coming through into your life to let you know what's what in regards to you and them and how they feel about you and what it is that they truly want in regards to a romantic connection as well. Okay, but I feel like there's been a lot to do with healing and growth that has been necessary, and that's why this connection may have been on hold, especially if you and this person, you know, haven't really been talking very much. Okay, but look, King of Swords, this is another card indicating the throat chakra and also, you know, communication. And I do believe that Mercury has also moved into the sign of Leo, so that's a very bold sign. And Leo is also a fellow fixed sign, the same as you guys. So this particular transit is going to be quite impactful for you as well. And we have these butterflies here. So there's a transformation to do with communication, okay? Maybe in regards to love, but something is balancing out here for you, and there's a victory to do with this with the Six of Wands. If you've been wondering, whether you're going to be getting reward or recognition for something that you have done in regards to your work or your projects or your business, okay, I feel like the right people will be coming through to find you. So I'm getting like the sense of a surplus, surplus amount of maybe followers or subscribers or potential clients here. There could be a lot of correspondence that you're ending up receiving here, in regards to offers, opportunities, maybe emails. And so therefore, things are looking pretty good in that particular department. You have many options here in regards to this with the Seven of Cups, but it's important to use your sense of discernment about what is truly the right and best fit for you, because not everything that is coming your way is going to be kind of exactly what it is that you've been hoping or wishing for. But I feel like you guys are incredibly intuitive, and you've got a good way about you whereby you know that if somebody is coming through with a bogus offer, or somebody isn't really kind of giving you all the intel to do with whatever it is that they're providing you, you would be able to kind of you know smell the BS. I'm hearing smell the BS. So whether that's a romantic offer or whether that's to do with something else. But what else is going on for Scorpio? Wow, King of Cups. Like I said, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, you're very intuitive. So if anybody's coming through with anything, you're going to know, like, hands down, whether this is something that's right for you, because you'll just, sense it. Very much so. With the Ace of Swords. Look at this. I mean, have we got confirmation or what? Right? Absolutely. Really, really interesting energy here. I do feel like there is somebody that's coming through with serious intentions in regards to a romantic relationship, but you and this person have had difficulties in the past. But I feel like it's not necessarily been anything to do with you to take personally, but it's been easy to take something as being incredible. Oh, hiccup there. Gosh, confirmation burp. I wasn't sure if that's a hiccup or a confirmation burp. But somebody has definitely not been communicating properly with you, okay? But their intentions are for more with you with the Hierophant Taurus energy, okay? And I do believe as well that we only have like the last few days or so in this particular week where we have Venus transiting Taurus. So there's obviously going to be the shift whereby we have Venus moving into Gemini. So that could be another reason why we have this Gemini energy on the table. And I was talking about that kind of Mercury energy as well, about love. So there's a shift here to do with love. Yeah, Six of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. So there's somebody that's kind of being directed by their spirit guides, God, source, the universe, to not hold back anymore, to make things work out with you, right? And I'm not getting like they're being forced in some sort of way, but they know that it's getting to be the right time to open up and let you know what's what. Okay, as I say that with the Knight of effing Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, this is the intention of somebody moving forward and declaring of their feelings, their emotions, and letting you know that actually I'm hearing they do genuinely care. 10-10 on the timer. So there's a cycle potentially closing out here, that if you thought and felt that somebody didn't necessarily care about what was or wasn't going on to do with this dynamic, I'm hearing this person may have even been in denial about how much they felt for you and how deep this connection actually was. Like they may have even not necessarily believed in the term like soulmates or past lives, or twin flames, or however it may kind of potentially resonate here. So there's going to be a lot coming up for you this week. An unexpected message or an unexpected phone call from a romantic interest who really does want to work this out with you with the 10 of cups. Okay, this is an energy of like having it all. And 1101 just come up on the timer, which is broken down with 111, which is a manifestation type of energy, and now 1111 on the timer. So yeah, with the 9 of cups, the 10 of cups, this is looking incredibly amazing with the Ace of Pentacles. So somebody's getting ready to properly invest in you and a connection, okay, especially romantically. But I don't feel like you're expecting this, like you gave up on the idea, or you tried to move on, or you know, if you haven't necessarily moved on to a romantic partner or anything like that, then I'm getting a big indicator here that you've just kind of pulled your energy back and poured into you even more so. And this is what's attracting this person in. Okay. Yeah. Because I feel like this person has realized that they've either missed out on an opportunity, or they think and feel that it's too late to come through to work together on this and to bring back a reunion or a reconciliation, a coming together here with the sun. I feel like this person, even though there's this energy of things being maybe a bit bleak as of right now because of something that's occurred between the two of you, this person is actually cautiously optimistic that all in all, everything will be okay and it will work itself out. But at this point in time, or maybe, you know, in the past weeks or months, this person may have been in quite a depressed state in regards to what's going on with you and them, or what isn't going on between you and them. Okay, but they're going to come through with a peace offering with that Page of Pentacles. I feel like it's important to take things slowly with this person, you know, but divine timing is at play with the Wheel of Fortune, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius, Sagittarius coming through with the Queen of Cups. There's you. And then we have a solid pair on the table. Okay. So this person is recognizing what there is between the two of you, right? And I'm hearing they really truly want to act on it and come back to you. I'm hearing you feel like home to them, or you make them feel incredibly safe. I'm hearing you make them feel seen with that Six of Cups. So even though from how it looks, as of right now, you and this person are not really paying attention to each other in the physical, but energetically, there is a lot taking place right now, and this person definitely has a lot of nostalgia in regards to you and them. Okay, anything else in regards to this particular situation, especially love for the moment in regards to Scorpio's energy? Wow, the Death card. There's your major arcana, Scorpio. So absolutely, this is pretty impressive, right? There's a major transformation, a death and rebirth cycle taking place in your life. The number 13 may be important. With the Seven of Swords and the Two of Cups, guys, literally, what did I just say? I said to you just now, look, everything looks a particular way in the physical, but energetically, emotionally, spiritually, there's so much more happening in the background. So you think and feel on some level this person doesn't care about you and that this is completely over. And I'm hearing it's not. So if you have like this sense of, you know, you'd like to have things work out with this person ultimately, then this is looking incredibly positive. And look at this, we have the Ace of Pentacles coming through again with the Eight of Wands. So expect communication. This person's going to reach out to see if you're still available, and they want to bring justice to you. And they're looking into deepening of a connection or a commitment as well. This person has just been trying to strategize on how to make their way to you, and that's why they've been taking such a long time, because they may have difficulty with finding the right words, okay, of how they want to express themselves. So that's why they've been kind of you know, out of the picture a little bit. But I do get this overall impression that this person picks up that you may be feeling quite tired in regards to what is or isn't going on to do with this scenario. There, this person has definitely feel like your energy shift, that you've been not as emotionally fulfilled with whatever that there was being given here, or that what wasn't being received. So they feel the pull, and you're magnetizing this person back into you. car horn honk outside just as confirmation that they are coming in to work this out with you, with the Eight of Pentacles, after pretending for a long time they've been fine when evidently they haven't been fine, but they haven't let you know that because, I'm hearing that their pride may have got in the way a little bit. And again, Ten of Swords, everything is fine. Ten of Swords coming out back to back here. So if you have felt that this person, or it's from the seams of things, from the look of things, that everything is good in their life, like this with the Fool, I'm hearing it's all a lie. It's all a facade, okay? And you know that deep down because you're the truth teller, the truth seeker. I just got told teeth. So um, somebody really likes your teeth or your smile. Um, or like you could be somebody that when you know of something to be true or something to be right, it's like you get it between the teeth, like you kind of hold on to it, like you know of it. um and it's not like nobody can tell you otherwise that that's not necessarily true. I don't know why I'm getting that. Oh gosh, that's so weird. I feel like I'm having a bit difficulty explaining that. But all in all, this person is wanting a new beginning with you with the Fool, and they've been having sleepless nights thinking and feeling that you're going to be moving on elsewhere or away from them, or you've left them for good and they haven't had the opportunity to heal things with you, and that this is truly closed out between the two of you. But this person is really hoping that this can all work out and manifest here with the Magician, okay? Because they don't want to be left out in the cold with that Five of Pentacles. I'm going to pick up on some more messages here, guys. I know that it kind of went into love a little bit, but I feel all in all that you do have a lucky kind of break coming in. And it's not just luck, it's something that you have been putting time, effort, energy, blood, sweat, and tears into creating of something. And this is going to pay back, I'm hearing tenfold, with a sense of interest. So if you felt like you have lost out on a lot here, you're going to be compensated. Absolutely, again, with the Magician. You have major manifestations coming through that are going to be compensating for whatever you may have felt like you had previously lost, even in regards to a love connection, right? So what else is going on for Scorpio? What do they need to know in other areas as well? What's happening for them this week? Ace of Wands. Love it, guys. Okay. The Emperor, Aries energy. Guys, I mean, we have potentially Divine Masculine coming through as well, tying in with that love scenario. 144 could be coming up for you as well. But romantically, yeah, there's definitely somebody wants to heal a situation with you. Obviously, I'm reading energy rather than gender or sex. They have this kind of, drive to make their way to you and speak to you, again with that King of Swords. But I want to look into something else. What else is going on for Scorpio placements? Justice. Wow. So yeah, you're going to be compensated. You know how I said to you about certain manifestations? If it's been to do with your work, your business, your career, you may have felt like you've been stressing out a lot, having sleepless nights, feeling like at a loss here. There could be potentially somebody in a legal profession making contact with you in regards to maybe a court case, like you could be enduring a court case right now, or you're waiting for a particular verdict. Something is going to be going in regards to your favor. If you've had issues within the workplace, then justice is ruling in your favor. If there has been some sort of bad blood between you and a certain person, maybe a boss or certain colleagues that you may have around, like trying to ruin your reputation or taint your name in some way or discredit you with your work or something. Even if somebody's been trying to unfairly, you know, take credit for your work that you have been doing and putting out there and then claiming it as theirs, then they're going to be asked to prove where they got this idea, this inspiration, how they managed to come up with the logistics of something. And I'm hearing they don't have it. They don't have the backing for whatever this is. So something's going to backfire because somebody didn't think or feel that they were going to need to be asked for proof or evidence in some way. Yeah, and they're not going to be okay about it. Everything is fine. Ten of Swords. What else is going on here? 4 Scorpio placements. Yeah, you're the one that's riding high here with that recognition. These others are not going to be able to comprehend the fact that you're about to be the one that's ahead of the game when something is working out in your favor. Yeah, something is changing and transmuting for you energetically so that you're getting the best positive result with the Ace of Cups as I go to say that. Thank you so much, Spirit, for confirming that for me. Yeah, there's a lot of healing that's coming through in regards to this week, and also it may be pretty emotional. I'm not going to lie. I mean, we are in the, you know, just starting out in Cancer season, but if there has been any funny business in the background going on, right, you're going to be getting everything kind of illuminated for you, and you're going to be the one shining bright here, as the one that has done everything right, has done everything by the rule book. This is really quite wonderful. I also feel that there's something about a particular health goal that you have in mind, that you're going to be able to double down and focus on, especially if it's to do with your physical appearance. Like, you know, maybe it's to do with, um, you know, the like your weight and what have you. I'm getting something to do with organizing like a gym routine or going on longer walks. I just said warts for some reason. WARTS. So maybe there's been some sort of skin issues for somebody and they've had issues with clearing that up. They may be able to go and see somebody to get that sorted. I don't know why I'm just now seeing somebody get that like treatment where you can freeze them. So random. Sorry, I know that's really random, but that's what I'm getting. These channeled messages that come through sometimes, you know, they may resonate for somebody out there. The Hermit. Yeah, I feel like you're getting ready to come out of the shadows as well. Ready to be put in the spotlight. Yeah, with the Hanged One, there's been a long period of time where you may have felt like you've just been wanting to keep yourself to yourself. But something is switching up here where you're being asked to go for it. And I feel like that's a lot to do with this Mercury in Leo. Okay. Yeah. I'm hearing it's important not to shy away from putting yourself out there, not to self-sabotage of a situation, because if you really do truly have the best of intentions and you're causing no harm to yourself and to others and what it is that you're wanting to put out there in regards to progressing yourself or your business or what have you, and or creating something, you know, to do with a particular hobby or a pursuit and then putting yourself out there, it's going to be really well received. So not to let your fear or your doubt or insecurities get in the way of that. Okay. And I'm hearing, if you're starting out on something like this, yeah, there is, you know, always going to be that kind of cringe factor to do with at first, but I feel like that is something, you know, that we all go through in the beginning. But you know, you keep at it and it will work out very well for you. So, not to worry. Yeah, because the anxiety aspect or the worrying and the wondering about how others are going to be perceiving you or something's going to be well received, I feel like it's just important to get into that particular mindset of, do you know what, right? if I feel right about what it is that I'm doing, this path that I'm on, and I feel confident about it, and I feel like this is what I want to do, that is, in alignment for me. And if nobody kind of shows up, then fair enough, nobody shows up, but I'm still showing up authentically. And I feel like that could be potentially a little test from the universe for you, to see whether you can work through that particular barrier. Because I feel like once you get through that and not look too much of the outside of what is happening or unfolding, and you carry on through anyway, then it will all come. Okay, that sense of progression and growth will all come, and the right people will find you here with the Six of Cups and the Death card. I mean, we ended that perfectly, didn't we, with your major arcana at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so anyway, guys, we have Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. We have Aries, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Virgo coming through a lot, but we do have pretty much all the signs. So 13, 13, 11, 11, 9, 9, 9, 4, 4, 4, 12, 12, 6, 6, 6, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 11, 11, 10, 10 may also be significant. But that's going to be the end of the reading. So I hope that there have been some messages, a few messages, if not the whole reading, that potentially resonated. And if you have enjoyed this reading and you wish to support myself and the channel, there are donation links available. There is a PayPal link in the description box below, and the other option is Super Thanks, which is listed underneath this video. So thank you so much to those of you guys who have already donated. I greatly appreciate you. Even if you don't financially donate, a wonderful way to energetically donate is to like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll get back to you guys on those comments when I can. So thank you so much. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on future updates or content available. And also, if you feel inclined to do so, then please feel free to check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, and North Node placements in the other zodiac readings that I provide on a weekly basis to gain further insight for those messages. But have a good week, sending love and light your way. Please take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Thank you. Bye, guys.